Come close.
Yes, sir.
Remember that this is an armor-based technique. So this is called the kote, part of the Yoroi armor. This is called the tekko, which is the hand plate. So, yeah, this is meant to protect his hand, so he could use this as a striking tool. This protects his arm, and he can block with it. So this is really good stuff. There's even a thumb. The different Yoroi had different styles on them. This is not the best one, but it's got some plating here and here. So we always have to ask in Budo, is this an armor-based technique or is it unarm-based? I'll show you the armor-based and why they may have done it this way. If you come close, to do this kata Yubi Kudaki, a lot of the times it has to do with the fingers. So whatever I was doing, if I grabbed his fingers here, I would use his fingers and push them against the tekko, which is the metal part. See that sharp area? So if I use his fingers and push this against the tekko, that's where the finger breaking comes in. You could, of course, if these are sticking out, grab these to break them as well. You can split the fingers here. But a lot of the times, if he was grabbing my rear collar and I was stepping out from here, I could bring this over and grab his fingers here and pull these backwards into this plate here. So that might have been, no one was there of course, but it might have been one of the reasons why it was called Yubi Kudaki, breaking the fingers. We tend to deal with the arm more than anything. I actually don't use the fingers a lot in this kata. The main thing, start from scratch, is when he grabs you, I want to see who it is and I want to take a huge step to take his balance. That's really important. Now I'm opening up all these targets here. I don't know, he could hit me, he might have a knife in his hand, but I've now opened up all these targets here. So I think that's number one, when he grabs here. Shifting backwards a little bit to get away from this and seeing what the heck is going on. If I pull hard enough, I might be able to completely free myself and get into this position where I might move in with a kick or something. But let's work on an armor technique. So from here, the idea is to back up a little bit. This hand, I see how I can't reach him yet? Why can't I reach his hand? Because I haven't lifted his arm. Watch what this arm does. I lift this up. This could be a hit from here. And then I can grab his fingers in his hand. From this position, I just duck and this comes off. And now I have a bit of a control and I'm in a great position. So as I stretch him out, one, I'm kind of going backwards. I can lift my arm, which puts this right in front. This comes over the top. There's a lot of ways to do this. There are those fingers you can grab. And then I start to crank these back toward him. It's very painful on his wrist and his fingers. So I'm using the armor against him. Should I grab this way or that way? Who cares? As long as I shift and hit, I can get this. Don't do this. Don't get here and lift his arm. That's junk. Why, Greg, would that be not good?
Yeah, lift it. I mean,
You're not going to let me do that from here. So the idea of this is once you get here, is when you hit, go underneath it, and it pops right off.
yes, sir.
Again, I'm hugging this, pin his foot, grab these fingers and bend them back to break. Understand the movement? With the armor, I can do a lot of different manipulation. One more. Go ahead and step, go ahead and damage with something too. Get hit anywhere in here. Can't reach his hand, why? Gotta lift your elbow. Catching this from here, breaking right there. Understand the movement?
Yes, sir.
Then I can take him to the ground if I need to and move into position. All right, try that out. I duck, I bring this over, isolate her arm, just like you would do. This is a concept, not a kata. So there's 1,000 things we can do. Don't do it just like the book, you won't survive. The idea of this is he's given me a really unintelligent attack. He's given me his primary weapon, his right hand. The reason why they did this in Japan is because they probably had a tanto or a sword there that they would be drawing first. But for some reason he wanted to grab me and hold me. Now what kind of energy are they giving you? Is he shoving me? That's one energy. Is he pulling me? That's another. Or is he holding me still for another attack? I don't want I want to go with his flow, but in this case, if he's just holding still, again, the idea is to extend him out. Now I can hit and do things from here, and that's far away. Let's do another variation, a henka. So from here, I'm going to turn this like Gyokko Ryu Tiger. I'm going to drive my, see how this is all open? I'm going to attack with some koshi jutsu by moving in here and grabbing the breast or the meat up here, the muscle. So I'm turning my palm up. I see this opportunity. I'm very aware of that. Grabbing it and pinning his foot to take his balance. Notice how he's very strong right there. Feel how strong he is? Now I push him this way, extending my arm out. I'm grabbing his gi, but in real life that'd be flesh. Okay? Can also grab his neck and do it as well. Doesn't really matter where you grab. I could grab the pec anywhere. Feel the motion here. Driving my thumb in like a tiger. Once I'm here, this for a split second, don't fall please. I would kick this back and snap his knee. I'm pinning him, but he's so off balance, this becomes very light. I would kick that back. As I do that, I pull forward here. Goes right down, okay? Again. Pull, hit, extend. Feel it?
Sir?
From here, kicking out and back. And then from here, I can move him into a position where I need him to be and arrest him. One more. You all right?
Yes, sir.
So, one, drive him back. You can go this way too. It doesn't matter which way you go, forward or backwards. I go where his weight distribution tells me. If I go here, kick him this way. If I go in front, kick him backwards. Here, this works too. Okay, so try that out. It's padded up here, it is not padded underneath. He needs the butsumetsu open for freedom under his armpit. Blood has to flow, so this is all open. That's why in a lot of our katas you see we attack from underneath where the plates are not divided. So there's space all over the place. Modern day fight, when he grabs me, he'd hit me. Boom, I would. He's not just going to hold me. So I can't do this, right? Slow motion. I can't do that because that nice ring's right in the way. So I have to shift. When he hits, I have to move backwards here over to this position. I'm always aware of where his four primary weapons are. So start from scratch. One, as he hits, I want to shift over here. Go faster, please. Right to my nose. Here. See his balance? Why is it off? Because he still wants possession. As he grabs, I stretch, I move here and strike. You can see how his balance is off. A lot we can do from here, but do you feel your balance?
Yes, sir.
You could either go forward or backwards. So he's turning his spine here, turning his spine, and then I have him here. I'm just using gravity, the weakest force, but in this case it works. See where I am? Boop. Down.
Did you push down on his elbow?
I push down on his forearm. He gives me the opportunity because he turns his spine. Hitting here. Don't need to do anything with your legs, but I have good kamae. I don't want to do this. Don't want to bend my back this way because now he can overwhelm me. So it's shizen, earth to here, shizen. Pulling this down for there. Understand the movement?
Sir.
And then his balance is completely compromised here. Okay? I'm going backwards. I stretch him. Whoa! Jesus, what's that? There it is. Boop. Ah. There it is. Okay? Right. Try it. You can pin the foot back. But when he's punching, your hands in here. Just kind of move back and do this, and then that naturally will come down and push like play piano on his arms. That's it. Don't grab him though, because he'll change his movement. Yeah, see the difference, Ray? Do you feel how light his touch or lighter?
Yes, sir.
When he grasps you, you're going to change it. You're going to pull free. You want him to feel like the head should hit you.
It is.
One. Again. Height one. And then I go this way. So it's all body. It's taijutsu. Nothing else. Taijutsu. Hot one. There. See it?
Barely.
Oh, I'll slow it down. Sorry. Stretch. Move. Now look. Koku space is Gyokko Ryu. See it? Now he's not off balance yet. But when I'm here, don't move. There, he's off balance. Right there. Taijutsu. Again. Won't work here until I turn back into him and use my body. One more, John. Height. Ichi. There it is. It's a hard fall, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Boom. Adding some pepper to it. 1, 2,
Nice.
3. So I always want to distract. Last one. Poor John. 1, 2. Down the groin. That's all salt and pepper. You do that in the street, not in the dojo. Try it out.
Yes, sir.
Your body. Don't do this. Don't do this. I haven't moved my feet. I haven't moved off my square. He's occupying 2 squares because he has a wide stance. I have 1. And if he just gives me a little tug, I'm in trouble. I'm his. But my upper body's going to go to work. But watch where my feet move as he, yeah, there again, backing up. From here, hit. Shuto. And there's Musodori right there. See it? Just popping that elbow from there. Again. Shifting. Whoa, there it is. Shifting and breaking his arm. One more. Extend him out. Extend him out. Extend him. Don't stay here. Move him into position.
So are you shoot-toeing or just moving?
Yes, you got to hit his face. Control center. Don't just do this. Ain't gonna work. I see this sometimes in other martial arts. Maybe against armor it might have worked. Not modern day, because everyone retracts. Everyone gets small. So you got to make them get big again. They want to get compact. This isn't a street. This isn't a sport. This is breaking someone. Okay?
Yes, sir.
One more, Ray.
Yes, sir.
Don't do this. And try to fight him. He's too strong. Too strong. It's chess. And intention. Okay, try it. Roll it over.
All right.
Hug it with your head. Be careful.